This morning I'm in the church. Actually, I'm in the church. But this spirit actually occurs to me. The spirit ringed to me, said, talk to the South Africans. Talk to them. Because the last time I made a video where I said that a player like Mbogazi and Toboho Mokoena actually supposed to be playing in European country. Many South Africans are cursing me and swearing for me and saying all sorts of things about me and about Nigeria, my country. They said that we are slaves to the European clubs. That's why we always running to Europe, because we are not proud of ourselves, we're not proud of our league, we're not proud of our country. You all know that it's not true. Nigeria, my country, can never be intimidated by anybody, any human being, any country in this world. You all know we can never be intimidated. We go to countries and dominate countries. We cannot be intimidated. We cannot be slave to anybody. So as African countries, that's why we always call ourselves the giant of Africa, because we protect the dignity and integrity of Africa wherever we are. Call it Europe, call it Asia, call it America. We fight for the Africans. You understand? So when I'm saying that players like Mbokazi and Mokoena supposed to travel to Europe, what I actually mean is that football is a short profession. Football is a short profession. That if you don't make use of it that minute you have it, you live to regret it later. You understand? And these players are still young. Let them go and make this money. The Americans, the Europeans are stealing from us. Let them go and collect this money and bring it back to Africa. That's what I'm saying. Moreover, if these guys, as good as they are, keep playing in African League, there is no way they can win African best. Can you remember the last time African player played in African soil even win African best? It never even happened. You understand? 2014, Rowan Williams, that played the goalkeeper of Mamelodi Sundowns, was actually nominated. But that same year, Didier Drogba won the African best. After his performance in the Nations Cup, he was nominated, but he couldn't win it. Apotrika did the same thing in 2006, 2007, 2008. But at those the same years, it's Samuel Eto'o and Adebayo that won it. Those are the players that play in African soil, but still couldn't win African best player. They can only win FIFA a BBC player award, but they cannot win African best. Why? Because they are not exposed. How many African countries are watching South African League? But all Africans are watching European League. You call Nigerian players big players. Why? Because they are exposed. They are playing a big league. Not knowing that there are players in South African League that are far better than these are Nigerian players you are calling big players. There are players playing in South African League that are far better than Osimhen, Lookman and the Iwobi them. But because of their playing in South African League or in African leagues or Nigerian League or Ghanaian League that nobody is watching, nobody seems to know them. But all of you know Osimhen, all of you know Lookman, because every day you stand and watch them in the televisions. That is the exposure. That's exposure. That's what Mbokazi need. That's what Mokoena need. He will pave way for other South Africans to follow and expose South African League more. You understand? So I'm not saying it like I want people to start selling your players. No, you can never even sell South African player finish. There are many. If you sell these ones, others will come up. You understand? There are players Orlando Pirates would have bought in South Africa. That's in South Africa. But because these ones are there, they cannot buy them. If these ones can go to Europe, others will come up. That is development for Africa, for South Africa, for Africa as a whole. You understand? There is no league in the world you go, you don't see a Nigerian inside. So don't believe that because we have a big player, according to you guys, we have a big player, we cannot do anything. It's not about being a big player. It's all about being committed. You understand? Senegal won the African Cup of Nations. Majority of the players play in Europe. Africa Coast win African Cup of Nations. Majority of the players play in Europe. Cameroon, their player play in Europe. Egypt, how many will I call? So you guys should stop being myopic and face the reality. These are young guys. Let them go and get this money for us. Not telling me that South African League is this. As English Premier League, as hard as it is, as difficult as it is, as best as it is, Hurricanes still leave Europe, England go play for Germany. You understand? They have many Brazilian players. In short, entire national team of Brazil are playing in Europe. Entire national team of Portugal are not playing in Portugal. So what are you trying to? Why are you guys making it look as if I'm saying that because if they play in Europe, that means South Africa will not get it? It's not true. It's not true, guys. It's not true.